So have we had better ideas in the past? Yes. It's gonna make for a good story one day. Also, yes.
Hey guys, welcome back to Professional Weekend's YouTube channel. Today we're at Hunters Park in Crystal River, Florida, and we're going to go for a kayak trip. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. This is a nice clear spring. We're going to start here and work our way over to Three Sisters. This is one of the most beautiful springs in all of Florida, so stick around. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's go.
Let's go. Alright guys, like we said, we are here. We got the kayaks out. Super excited. We have been kayaking in a hot minute. We do have my new kayak that I bought back in Christmas, and it's July. So, yeah, super excited to take this out. We're going to see how it goes.
This is the Pescadero Pro 100. So basically, I think it's a 10.5 foot kayak. Sit on top. It's got a really nice comfy chair there. Yeah. Plenty of storage, even a little bit of watertight storage. Yeah. So it's very heavy compared to all the other kayaks that we've had before.
So when we were looking at kayaks, we've only typically bought used kayaks, but I actually bought a new one for myself because I wanted to try one with the seats. So you guys know how that works out.
I think it's the Perception. Perception Pescador Pro.
Yeah. 100. I don't think it's the Pro. I thought the Fish was the Pro one.
No,
but
it's the Perception over there, and then on the side here, Pescador Pro 100.
Oh, okay. All right. So it is the Pescador Pro 100. So there you go. Excited for it. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I haven't really used all the bells and whistles on this thing yet because obviously it's our maiden voyage on this thing. But yeah. Should be a good time. And one thing about this kayak is you are able to decide if you want to sit high or low. So I think I'm going to try low first and see how that works out. It is a sit-on kayak as opposed to Lewis's, which is a sit-in kayak. So, yeah, we'll see how this works out for me. Maybe I'll let you kayak back in it. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, I like my kayak.
Yeah.
My second-hand, cheap used kayak. 1/10 of the price of what you paid for this one.
This is literally very expensive.
More expensive kayaks than this, even.
Yeah, I know. And honestly, I bought it when it was on sale. So, took 2 months to get in, but I bought it when it was on sale. All right, let's go. All right, guys. So yeah, we're in. Lewis just jumped in the water. He's gonna get on his kayak in a second. I did ask him to turn on his tracker app so you guys can kind of see how the path that we're gonna take and show you guys all the cool stuff along the way. So we're gonna go out to a little bay area, head south, and then head east, I guess, back to the other spring head. So yeah. Should be a good time. So far, our kayak is comfy. Yeah, water's clear. A little overcast. Hopefully it doesn't rain. But if it does, be all right. It's water.
All right, guys. So we just got launched here at the boat ramp. It is a hot one. Very hot today. So I went ahead and jumped in the water. And the water's super cool, nice and clear. This is a spring head, so it's 72 degrees year-round. So it's kind of chilly, but on a hot day like this, it feels good. But you can definitely just see how clear that water is. You can see all the way to the bottom. Fortunately, it's not going to be like this the whole way out. We do have to leave the spring and kind of go around through the bay a little bit, go back up a canal to get to Three Sisters. But I'll tell you what, Three Sisters is one of the most beautiful places in all of Florida. So here you can kind of get a quick overview of the little spring head area. It is really nice out here. So just to mention real quick on parking, it was $5 to park, and that's all day, sun up to sunset, which is a pretty good deal actually. And it's $5 to launch as well. So parking, 2 kayaks, $15 all day. And at the park they do have a number of amenities. There's a nice little beach there. You can go swimming with a roped off swim area, keep the boats out. There's several bathrooms and changing areas. I think there's some volleyball, maybe some other, definitely some grill out places. So it's a really nice place to come bring the family. You can spend all day there, no problem. And as we approach the bay, you can see the no wake idle speed zone here. This area does get a lot of manatees, particularly in the wintertime when the manatees come in from the Gulf. As it's gets cold out in the Gulf, they come to the safety of the springs where it's like I said, 72 degrees year round. So it's a lot warmer than the Gulf in the wintertime. Now in the summertime it's actually colder than the Gulf. So they keep this mostly all pretty low speed. Gotta definitely protect those manatees. So if you come during the wintertime, you're definitely going to see some manatees out here, and especially right as we get close to Three Sisters, right in front of Three Sisters. I think they call it Fool's Paradise or something like that. There's just tons of manatees, and you can't go into Three Sisters during the wintertime. You can only go in the summertime, but you can definitely swim with the manatees right out in front of Three Sisters. I wonder if they call it Fool's Paradise because you don't want to touch the manatees.
Alright guys, so we're just passing at Pete's Pier Marina. I believe you can drop kayaks and boats in true, but we don't know how much it is to pay here, but yeah, think there's like a restaurant here too. Not sure though. Alright guys, and here we are. We're out in like the Bay Area. Honestly, out of the whole kayaking trip, this is where probably the most for us. Woo! Goes to the lake. Because there's a lot of intersections here in terms of channels, in terms of wake zones, no wake zones. So yeah, good times. Look at all them chickens.
There's some more birds hanging out on the dock over here. I don't know what they're doing with their necks, but they're kind of like, look like they're gargling. And another beautiful summer weekend here in Florida. 100% chance of rain, always. So there's rain clouds. Just kind of drizzling a little bit. Don't see any lightning. Coming up on this little bridge here. This is the canal just past the marina. That'll take us here to Three Sisters. Fun fact, I found that if I paddle with my hands instead of with my paddle, I'll still move faster than Christine does. So, pro tip.
Alright, so don't tell us I'm filming because I'm a little bit behind him still, but we've almost made it to the bridge. This bridge you go under, and then Three Sisters, like the spring head is right there. So almost there. It is raining a little bit, but that's okay. There's no lightning, no thunder, so I think we're still gonna carry on.
Just through those trees, you can see there's a little bit of a boardwalk kind of peeking out there. This is the area. This is the Three Sisters Park. So you can actually come to it by land as well. Come check out the manatees. It's great to come in the wintertime because they said this. When we get inside the spring head, you'll see just how beautiful it is. Especially during the wintertime, though. I mean, the whole thing will just be chock full of manatees, just wall to wall. So if you want to come see manatees, it's a great place to come see them. It is a little bit pricey. I think they charge like $40 a person to get in. There's definitely cheaper places. Check out the manatee viewing area in Apollo Beach. We have a video on that. That's definitely a cheaper place to go see a bunch of manatees for free. And just as the worst of the rain is hitting, we've finally arrived at our destination, Crystal River, Three Sisters Springs. It's a beautiful little area back here. Quite a bit of traffic, boat traffic, trying to get back in here. We're gonna head on in.
Yeah, let's see if my kayak is gonna fit through here. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Honey, I don't know if my kayak's gonna fit sideways. Let's see. Alright, make it. Oh, we made it. Alright, good. Alright. Hi.
Well, we made it. It is still pretty beautiful behind me, but definitely not quite as blue as it could be if the sun were out. So it is a very rainy day.
Alright guys, it is pouring buckets. So we found a little area where we're not really touching the shoreline, where we're not getting super drenched, but getting wet. And I haven't been in the water at all. So yeah, good times. We're gonna check the radar, see if things are gonna blow through. And make the decision either to hang out or to go back. So for now, I think we're gonna hang out. Have heard some lightning, haven't seen any thunder yet, but it's coming down. So. How you hanging in there, honey?
Alright.
Yeah.
It's cold and wet. Not in a good way.
Alright, I don't know if you guys can see this, but that lizard just fell out of the tree above me, hit my foot, and scurried across. You stay over there, sir. Here, okay, you stay where you are. The rain is slowing down, which is good, but you guys can still hear thunder and lightning, or still hear thunder behind us and lightning. So have we had better ideas in the past? Yes. It's gonna make for a good story one day. Also, yes. I don't have a dry patch of nothing on me, so you know what? But one day we'll look back on this and be like, you know, remember that time we did that dumb thing? We'll laugh about it later. Now it's not so funny, but you know, could be worse. Could be gators. Nice. You know, I always Lewis would say always BC, always be cameraing, and I missed it. The one time I'm not cameraing, Lewis tips over his kayak and falls out of it. I couldn't turn the GoPro on fast enough. Yeah, right, bro?
Yeah. I went from having about 2 inches of water to having about 8 inches of water.
Well, good news, guys. We haven't heard thunder in about 30 seconds, so.
30 seconds. Yeah.
So
it's been moving further away.
Yeah. So.
Oh man.
And I am no help because if I get out of this thing, practically we're not supposed to. I mean, we can get out of the kayaks. We're allowed to, but you're not supposed to use anything to get back in the kayaks, I guess. Honey, you gotta sing. There's still water in there.
There's still a lot of water in there.
How about you undo your drain plug?
Yeah, I may have to.
Okay. Alright, so you got the drain plug there. See, mine doesn't have drain plugs. Mine
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does?
It does in the very back. This one didn't come with drain plugs. I installed that one myself.
Oh. The
Old Town Vapor 10, but I don't know if it's some sort of pre-production model or just like the bare basic one, because most of the other ones I see have rod holders here too, and they'll have a drain plug here. This one has like nothing.
Did you just have a hole there, or you didn't have a drain plug?
I drilled the hole myself.
Oh.
I bought a drain plug for one of those Mustangs with Pelicans.
The Pelicans that we had, yeah. I'm really curious to see how you're gonna do this.
I'm gonna submerge the drain plug and bring in more water.
Yeah, honey, drain plug's still under. The drain plug's under.
Yeah, but the thing is, the water pressure above the drain plug is pushing it out. Yeah, you can see the drain plug wiggling there as all the water's coming out.
Okay, that's fair. That's pretty funny. I was like, you're just gonna suck in more water, bro. Alright, good times. Alright, we did it. Good job, honey. Alright guys, so we're like maybe 1 of 2 parties left here in I feel like this is that Austin Powers skit, the Austin Powers movie. It's when you think like he's done, he's not done. Alright, so we are one of you were just trying to tip me.
The thing's heavy.
Alright, back to what I was originally trying to say. We are probably 1 of 2 or 3 parties left in this whole spring area, and it's kind of nice. People are gone, it's kind of quiet. It is almost 4 o'clock, so I think this place closes at dusk or at 5 o'clock. I'm not positive which. So we have a few more minutes.
The park where we stopped said close at sunset.
Where we launched or here?
Yeah, where we launched.
Yeah. So Hunter Springs, right? That's where we started. That closes at sunset. So we have plenty of time until sunset. But I don't know about this park that we're in now, the Three Sisters. So, is it Three Sisters or Crystal River? Crystal River at Three Sisters.
This is Three Sisters.
Three Sisters. Excuse me. So so we know what time it closes here. But I think Lewis is gonna go for a quick swim. Maybe we don't hear thunder.
Well, I'm already in the water.
All right, we have fun with that. I'm gonna paddle around. But it's nice, it's quiet, it's beautiful, the water's gorgeous. So yeah, good times.
Looks absolutely beautiful. The color definitely pops the more the sunlight comes out. But for right now, this is the best we got, but definitely clear, so we're gonna dive in. Gorgeous. Now, I can't believe that on a Saturday in the summertime we have this place almost to ourselves. Compared to how many people were here when we first showed up, it was packed.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm losing my air bubble out of my shirt. And for just the briefest of seconds, we had the place entirely to ourselves. But now there's 2 more swimmers that came in.
I know, someone had a little accident. His waterproof bag, not waterproof. He had it floating in his kayak, and then he realized that his GoPro batteries, his phone, and the car keys were floating inside of his blue bag. So, sorry, honey. His phone's okay though, I think. Battery not so much.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out when we get home.
Yeah.
So Three Sisters is a natural spring head. There are 3 springs. That's why they call it Three Sisters. It's, like I mentioned, it's super beautiful. One of the most beautiful places in all of Florida, I think. They were gonna. This was private land, and they were gonna develop on it. I think they were gonna build condos, and then there was like a fundraiser, and they managed to buy it for. I think it's a county or state park now.
It's a state park, yeah.
State park, yeah. So now it's all protected, and they're super serious about protecting the shoreline. You can't step on the shore, and you can't. And if you're on the shore, you can't get in the water. It's like super weird.
Yeah. So there's no water access from the state park to the water here. You actually have to go out and around, and then in through the exit.
Where we came from at Hunter's Springs is probably the closest you can do it. It's what do you think? About 1.5 miles?
Yeah, maybe.
It's not too far.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's all I know.
All right, guys. So we're gonna head on out of here. Oh, thank you, babe. I now have all of our important things because Lewis's dry bag is no longer a dry bag. It is now a bag of water. So we're gonna head on back. We might film, we may not. I think our GoPro batteries are pretty close to being dead, and since the majority of our GoPro batteries were in Lewis's bag, don't want to put a wet battery in the GoPro. So all in all, we had a really great time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. And yeah, maybe we'll paddle around a little bit, show you guys the other side of Three Sisters. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. This is really one of our favorite places to come, and as long as you don't park at Three Sisters, it's pretty affordable, you know. Well, Brian, it's pretty affordable if you have some kayaks. If you have some way to get in here during the right part of the year. Yeah, so if you guys do want to come visit Three Sisters, just be mindful that you can't actually park at the state park. You have to park either at, like, I think there's like the city hall is where you can catch the trolley over, or you can park at some of the other places in terms of like the grocery store or someplace, and then walk a little bit in. Careful, honey. And then pay at the gate. So yeah, maybe we'll do that this winter when there's manatees here. Maybe. We'll see. All right, let's go. Yeah, so it's definitely a different vibe whenever you're here by yourself. I'm glad we stayed. I'm glad we didn't turn around when it started to rain.
Yeah, like everybody else.
Yeah. Alright, let's go check out. Let's look over there.
A couple big fish right here in the water.
So in terms of some of the prohibited items that are here year-round, yeah, no drones, can't anchor, don't tie anything, and no alcohol. No fishing. No, what's interesting, it says no launching or landing of drones. Does not say you can't fly a drone over here as long as you don't launch it from here. That's what the rules say. So maybe we'll test that theory one day, but not today. All right, and that over there, kind of like where like the bluest part of the water is where the third sister is. So there's one over there, there's one over there, and then there's one back there. All right, guys, we're gonna head on out. It is so beautiful here. Definitely recommend if you're in this area to come visit. Check out the water. I know there's some kayaking rental places if you don't have kayaks. I think there's some boats that will bring you all the way to like the Spring Head area, kind of like where we're heading out. Yeah, definitely recommend it. Okay, there are some big fish jumping. That's like the third one I've heard jumping over there. But I will say, the vibe is much different after a rainstorm. No loud music, no boats really to be heard of other than this guy coming in. But like, yeah, I'm telling you, come here after a rainstorm, guys. Can't beat it. All right, so we are leaving the quiet zone area, or maybe we're getting to the quiet zone area. Oh, you know what? I bet it's a quiet zone area because I'm sure the people who live here don't want their like windows rattling because someone's out here blasting their bass music.
Right.
That's what it is. Not for the manatees, more for the residents. Yeah. Good job, Christine. All right, guys. Well, we've made it back. Good old Hunter Springs Park. Had a really good day. So it was cool being there when there wasn't anybody else there. That's never happened to us before. So yeah. Yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the vlog today. And here's Lewis with your pro tips.
All right, guys, so here's your pro tips for kayaking's Three Sisters. I'd say number one is the easiest access to get here is through Hunter Springs Park. It's just a quick mile and a half, maybe 2 miles kayak trip over here. Super simple. Pro tip number two is if you do find yourself getting here in the middle of a rainstorm, if you wait it out, you'll have the whole place to yourself afterwards, which is pretty cool. One of the most beautiful places in Florida, and we're the only ones here. And pro tip number three is just be mindful of what time of year it is. In the wintertime, you cannot access this spring head at all because it's a manatee refuge area and they don't allow any people in here in the wintertime. That's going to do it for us today. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know in the comments below. Have you ever been here? Would you like to come here? Because I think it's pretty awesome. It's one of my favorite places. And that's going to do it for us today, so we'll see you next weekend.
Your life vest has water in it.
Yeah. Taking a sweet time over there, aren't you?
Well, I'm waiting for you're the one putting your gloves on, bruh.
You're the one's looking at, pushing buttons on the
All
camera.
right. Well. What do we say? Are you done interrupting my
The monologue?
my monologue? Yeah. Not done yet. I'm enjoying myself, honey.
I know.
Am I going too slow?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I didn't really see any animals, but that's okay. No? There's more thunder. Oh, still going.